Hi everyone, it's Barbara from the Black Light Lab, bringing light into the darkness. And I'm here in New York City, and I'm going to tell you a story. It's allergy season over here. So my story is 2 weeks ago, I was here in this park, minding my own business. I was actually closer to the bridge behind me, and I took out my little portable speaker and I started blasting music. And I'm blasting the music, but then I noticed that there was a homeless man sleeping. So, I'm considerate. That's where, he's sleeping, so I'm gonna move. So I came closer to this way, and when I got here, I noticed these ribbons. See? It says, "Rest in peace, East River Park, 1939 to 2019. We will miss your breeze, your trees, your plants and your flowers and your birds and your bees." Okay, so I'm hugging a tree. I was gonna make a little video of me hugging the tree, whatever. And so I was doing that, and some woman comes up to me. She's like, "Are you with the trees?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Well, what's going on with these trees?" She's like, "Well, New York City Department of Sanitation, whoever runs the parks, New York park system, they're gonna tear down this whole area, which is beautiful, to put up a levee in case there's a hurricane. These trees have been here forever." Now, okay, so it's part of the story. So she then, I was like, "I'm sorry, it's awful." I'm like, "Yeah, this and that." So she runs off. She's running around this park right here in a circle. And so, okay, I'm a light worker. I believe in magic. I believe in manifesting the power of two people versus one, and manifesting and praying for a better outcome than one person could. So she comes back around again, and I'm like, "Hey, come over here." So first step was she stopped and talked to me. I never stopped and talked to her. I never said. So we already made the consent was open. There was an open availability, to approach her again, because I'm not not to knock any Jehovah's Witnesses off, but I'm not a Jehovah's Witness knocking at your door saying, I got the answers for you. So no offense to anybody for some of these Jehovah's Witnesses. But anyway, so I'm like, are you spiritual? She's like, "No." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." I'm like, "Well, you must think there's something greater and bigger than you that makes these trees breathe and everything." She's just staring at me. Okay. I said, "Why don't we?" And I took out my hand. I'm like, "Why don't we meditate together and and let's see if we can have a better outcome." Oh, and I forgot to mention that I said that when she could write in a notebook scripting and write a better outcome for the trees, and that two people are better than one meditating for an outcome. I said that already, but anyway, so she goes, what? And she squirms. She goes, "I'm busy running," and fucking runs off. She's an atheist. I'm like, I just woke you up. So here's my thing. Okay, so I don't know how, this is all new to me. I'm still, I'm only a few months doing this, but I would like to ask you guys, the collective, if you could help me set some prayers and some intentions for these trees that are here so that we as light workers have the power to save these poor trees. Like, it's a beautiful park. I love coming here. They've made such a shit show of this area, this east side of Manhattan. Like, I don't want to see that again, like more of that. They just like finished a great big part of it, and now they want to make it ugly again. All these beautiful trees. So, you know, if we come together as light workers, maybe we can make a better outcome and save these beautiful trees. It's like trees, I love you. You know? I don't want them to take this down. So let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear about it. Any suggestions? Like, I'm gonna script on my part, but I think we could do this, guys. I really do, you know? And it's like 77 today in New York City, and 2 days to my birthday, and you know, I'm really happy. So let me know. Thank you for following, liking my page, and taking the time out to leave me comments, because you know, doing this, like I've said in other videos, it can be nerve-wracking. You know, I don't know who I'm affecting, who's watching. If that makes sense, if I resonate. I'm going to Peru in a few days, so I'm super excited about that. And let's see what happens. So thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.